with double the hot springs. It is spring break time, baby. Let's start the party. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got spring break. The sun is shining, the beach looks wonderful, the drinks are flowing, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, it is spring break time. So I want to preface this by saying that the season has restarted and Mythic players have now gone, oh, everyone has gone down, but we're back down to Platinum now. And this deck is considerably weaker than the Alchemy versions that I've put out, but everyone has been saying, can you make a standard version? Can you make a standard version? Yes, I can. I've made a standard version here, and I'm just gonna say it once, I'm gonna say it twice. I won't say it ever again. I'm gonna make this very clear. This deck is considerably weaker than the Alchemy versions that I've had on this channel. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's delve into what we got going on here. We've got Halana and Alena and Thundering Raiju as our big curve toppers here. It does give us obviously more modified creature stuff, so really cool there. Absolutely love that. Invigorating Hot Springs, the classic. We're gonna give everything haste, which is just wonderful. It allows you to, I mean, just giving yourself haste and a 1/1 counter on top of it is just really nice. It's just everything you kind of want in this deck. I mean, just wonderful. Kodama the West Tree, it's got reach. It also gives everything trample that's modified, and you get to ramp up some land. The land, usually that's not the trample's a lot more important than getting more land out, but it's still very good. Kami's Flare. These two drops are like all different from the Alchemy version. I mean, I wasn't running Kami's Flare in the other one. It's going to deal 3 damage, and it does 2 extra damage if you control a modified creature, so that is wonderful. We got the Upriser Renegade. This is kind of got some crazy swirly hair there, kind of like me, but a little less swirly. Love this. It's going to get +2/+0 for each other modified creature you control, so it does get really big really quickly, and yeah, you got to be a little bit careful here. This thing can get really big really fast. Arni Slays the Troll. I have not made my prior 2 modified decks have not had Arni Slays the Troll, but I really do like this. Target creature you control fights up to 1, so a fight spell. And then you get to add 1 red source, and then put another 2 1/1 counters, and then gain life. The gain life is not only relevant in creature matchups, but still very good. This card is very underrated, and I thought it was it's actually a Kaldheim card. I actually thought it was a Kamigawa card. It's not. I just haven't really seen it in a long time. I was like, oh my gosh, so it's going to get a red spell. I like that because on turn 2, even if you don't have a fight spell, you can go ahead and use Thundering Raiju early, or Halana and Alena, because of that 1 extra red. So really good. Kumano, look, we all know Kumano, baby, is one of the best red 1-drops in a long time. Generous Visitor gives us a 1/1 for each enchantment, and we are running a considerable amount of enchantments. Not even a whole lot, but 12, and that's just enough to say okay. And a Snakeskin Veil, just 2 for a little bit of pepper. You know, we just need a little bit of that. 2 Lair Hydras and 3 Den of the Bugbears, just say aggressive. But like I said, this deck is, I'm going to say it one more time, it's not nearly as good as the Alchemy version. If you really want to be competitive with Modified, go check out my modified decks on Alchemy right on this channel. They are way better, and you will have a much better time, and all the cards that you need to craft are uncommon. So enough plugging Alchemy. I know we all hate Alchemy. This is the standard version. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Nuts, how are we doing here? Quack to you. Let's go ahead and see what we get going on here. Love the Generous Visitor in this deck. So sneaky. We get 2 Hot Springs. Okay, well, let's drop this for green. Get our Generous Visitor. It's kind of a catch-22 because generous for us, but very ungenerous to our opponent. So let's see what they got going on here. Orzhov. Oh my gosh, this stupid bat. It's been a blessing not having this bat around nearly as much, but it's still around here now. So, Roaring Earth. Okay. The Reckoner Bankbuster. Yeah, that's a card, isn't it? I kind of want to save the Arni Slays the Troll so that we can get the fight ability out of it. So I think I'm just going to play the Roaring Earth now. Let's go ahead and get the Roaring Earth. Let's get our value out of that and swing in. Oh yeah, I want to save this for being able to fight something. That's going to be how we get our value through that. And we also go for Invigorating Hot Spring on turn 3, so depending what they play, depends on what we play. Isn't that kind of crazy how that works? So, oh, we got Esper. So this is not Orzhov, this is Esper. So, okay, let's see what we got going on here. They want to take the draw with the Bankbuster. We're going to try and get really aggressive here. So, Vanishing Verse. Okay, they're just going to go for the Roaring Earth. I don't know. I don't think that was, like, too menacing. So, that's okay with me. We're going to go ahead and drop our Springs. It's spring break time, baby. Invigorating Hot Springs. We're going to go up to a 3/3. We're just gonna get real big. Why not? Why not? Down to 14. We're gonna get nice and hasty. Hasty with the Spring Break, Invigorating Hot Springs. Let's see. I would love to be able to go into Halana and Alena, but we need another land for that. If they're not running any sort of creatures, we're not gonna really be able to play Arni Slays the Troll, which is kind of sad. But this does give us some backup because the lore counter on turn 2. Oh, okay, that's not great. So we do get a Den of the Bugbear. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. So this is kind of a weird spot here. We're going to go for another Hot Spring because, you know, it is Spring Break. So might as well just go for the Invigorating Hot Springs. We're going to be able to get into Halana and Alena. I just don't want to, I don't feel good about dropping this. I was going to drop this if we didn't have the land because then we could add a red spell or red mana on the lore counter too. But because we have Den of the Bugbear, kind of just gave us a little catch-22 situation there. Ooh, they take a scry here. Okay, well we get 2 Halana and Alena. That's gonna be pretty cool. Let's go for Halana and Alena. Number 1. And we're just gonna give all of our power here. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. Swing in here. We don't have anything to give our power to, so that's unfortunate. But we have these Invigorating Hot Springs. We're gonna use them out. I don't care. We're not worried about the later. We're worried about the right now, baby.
No secret is safe.
No secret?
Bet you can't catch us.
I don't know. I might be able to catch you. And they're gonna draw. That's really nice because they tap themselves out, and now I don't have to worry about anything. So that's really nice. I don't have to worry about a single thing. And now we're gonna go for Arni Slays the Troll. Absolutely. We're gonna get a nice little fight spell here. Don't have to worry about a counter or anything because they're tapped out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now what's not beautiful is not being able to have a land, or rather a creature here to be able to use this Halana and Alena off of. So that's really unfortunate, but we're still gonna be able to use Kumano faces Kakkazan. We'll deal 1 damage here, and we're not messing around. I don't care that there's a finite amount of counters here. We are swinging in. Bang! Down to 3, and my goodness, that is, any creature, we have haste. Any land, we have Den of the Bugbear, so I think the only brick that we can have is Arni Slays the Troll. We're only, yeah, I think we're sitting pretty good here. We're gonna be able to haste ourselves in. Spring Break came early today. Let's go. Or this year, rather, right?
There's no secret I can't uncover.
You keep saying that. I don't know. I think there's at least a few secrets. Everyone's got a few secrets that they'll never find out about Kaido, so just be careful about that. Quack, quack. Ooh, a Doomscar? That's gonna be okay. Okay, come on. Come on, baby. I think it's okay. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, they're actually gonna get the pilot now, too. That's actually kind of worrisome. That is worrisome. Oh, a land. Okay, we at least have Den of the Bugbear. Hold on. We have Den of the Bugbear. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. Whatever. I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna get another red source here. I'm gonna drop this. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, this is so nasty. With double the hot springs, it is spring break time, baby. Let's start the party. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go for Den of the Bugbear. Oh, we can't do this. Hold on. Yeah, we can, right? Den of the Bugbear. But we have to attack, and we can only activate. We can only do this as a sorcery, right? Oh, baby. Okay. Okay, yeah, this didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. Not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna get the 1/1. You can only move these as a sorcery, so not gonna work. And oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and tap this. We're not gonna be able to slay the troll, right? Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Okay, well, this entire game hasn't gone the way planned. But, oof, okay. I think we're gonna lose now. I think we're gonna lose now. Maybe not. Oh, memory deluge. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're struggling for some answers here. Kaido's gonna be able to. Man, if they were smart, they'd use that -2 for another body. Because I'm gonna try and haste myself in here. We do have the etching of Kumano. We do have Halana and Alena that can go haste. They don't. Oh, that cannot. Oh, man.
I'll be taking that now.
You'll be taking that, huh? Okay, so that is, it's interesting. That's interesting. Hopefully, maybe they're not expecting... Maybe they're not expecting to get hasted upon. We do have Halana and Alena, but yeah, we're just a little bit low on creatures. We do have Kumano. But I think they're holding up at least one spell here, which is really sad. Okay, well, we're gonna get at least the Kumano here. Okay. Okay. How do we want to do this here? I mean, I'm sure they have, you know, some sort of removal. They can always crew this as well. So I guess we're just gonna have to go for Halana and Alena. If they've got some sort of counter, they don't. Okay, we're gonna use one of our hot springs on the Halana and Alena. Have to, just to give it haste. 3/4, and because this is a 4/4, I think we're just gonna have to bust this out. We're going for it, baby. 4/5. Now we're gonna be able to give the etching of Kumano some extra firepower. I'm assuming they've got like a Vanishing Verse or something. It wouldn't really make too much sense to play like this if they did not. We're gonna give, either way, this is gonna be up to a 6/6, and I'm sure they've got some sort of removal here. It wouldn't make sense to play like this if not. But we're still gonna be able to swing with the Halana and Alena. So, you know, it is what it is. Wow, and we get it. Wow. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Shining Wing Zero. How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Yeah, I like this. I like what we got going on here. Not optimal hand, but it's not optimal hand. We get an Upriser Renegade. So now I'm going to make a choice. Do we want to go in for the Pathway and get the Kakkazan up? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to get the Kakkazan up. I have a feeling we're going to draw a nice little forest next turn anyway, so it is what it is. We'll get this 1/1 counter on our Renegade. Maybe. We're feeling okay about it. Let's see. As long as we got 2 Thundering Raijus, we're going to be okay, I think. So, Shambling Gas, I know how this goes. Then you're going to drop the Deadly Dispute. I know how this goes, Shambling Gas. And they're not going to attack. That is weird. That is really weird here, because we can't do anything for turn 2. So our little gamble, our little greedy gamble does not pay off at all. We're going to pass the turn here. There's the Deadly Dispute. You knew it was coming. Okay. Okie dokie here. Hopefully they don't have like a Lulf, but turn 3 Lulf on the draw. Oof, we're going to be sitting very, very rough here. Let's go and get the emblem out here. Bang. Okie dokie. Next turn, yeah, we're sitting pretty awkward here. We'll be able to go into the etching of Kumano, but kind of depends what they do here. If we want to go into Roaring Earth or Slays the Troll, Upriser Renegade. The world's our oyster. I don't know. Let's see, Shining Wing Zero, how you want to play this out. They're going to go for, oh gosh, okay, so they're going to go for Dracula, the Voyager, and a Concealing Curtain. So this is actually an Edgar, which they got the alternate art, hey, which is really, really nice. You gotta love it. So we get this a turn late. I think it's okay. Let's go for Roaring Earth. Yeah, let's go for Roaring Earth, and then we'll just drop this down, place this on the Kumano, and pass the old turn. That's all we can do right now, unfortunately. Fortunately, if we do kill this Edgar or the Dracula, I guess we'll refer to it as the name on here. The Dracula, we will be able to... Ooh, Acquisitions Expert, okay. Kind of want to get the... Arni Slays the Troll is not really good right now. We can't get into that 4-drop zone. So I guess we'll just discard the Slays the Troll, because, well, actually, I don't know. We'll go with the... This is really hard. This is actually way harder than it should be. I guess we'll get rid of Slays the Troll. It doesn't feel great, though. Yeah. Dang. Okay. We want to keep our Raijus. The Renegade can get bigger as time goes on, so I think that's going to be how we elect to do this. Ooh, we get a Halana and Alena. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. This got interesting quick, so we'll go ahead and put this 4/4, and man, okay. Ooh, I guess we'll go for Halana and Alena and put this on the etching. And do we want to swing in here? I think we can, right? Can we outspeed them? I think so. I think we can outspeed them. That'll get exiled. Okay. I think we might be okay here. We might be able to outspeed them. So go blank. Okay, so now we're just gonna have to get rid of these two. That's not the end of the world though. As long as we can keep one Raiju, might be okay. Maybe. And it's looking like it's gonna play out pretty well for us. Those Dracula's gonna swing in. Unfortunate, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll go ahead and get killed there. Ooh, now we get an Arni slays the troll. And this is what's cool about this, is that if we drop this, we can fight the Dracula. And because it'll get exiled, they won't get the casket card. The casket that makes the 1/1 every turn, so that's pretty cool. I think we're gonna do that. They've got enough blockers. I don't want to even really worry about it. I guess we'll do this. Let's do this. We still have enough pressure as well, so we'll go ahead and fight you right there. And now it gets exiled. The exile is so clutch here. And now this is going to be an 8-4. Yeah, let's go ahead and swing in. They can't really threaten us too well, so they do have high above the eye time. They're going to take this. Wow. Wow, you're going to take that, huh? Okay, we're going to lose our Thundering Raiju, but it's a small price to pay. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, God. We get a Thundering Raiju back. That is unfair, but I love it, because sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Shambling Gas. Okay, we kind of have to be a little bit careful. We're going to put on the Halana and Alena. We actually have to be a little bit careful here, because if we get a little bit too greedy, they have lethal on the back end. This is a 3/3/6, so they would have to have everything live, so I don't think so. I think we're okay here. We're going to drop our Thundering Raiju, and oh baby, we're going to give it to the Thundering Raiju. We're going to swing in here. I guess we'll just give it to the Halana and Alena. We'll deal 2. They have to block with that lead. Oh, they're just gonna give it up. They are just going to say good game. Well, good game, Shining Wing. Good game. Berserker. Hey, I love the name here. We're going to go ahead and give you a high. Yeah, and they also took a mulligan, so we got to give them the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. So, Berserker, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and slide you over here. I want to get out... what do I want? What do I want to get out first? The Generous Visitor or the Kakkazan? I think we're going to get the... We'll get the Kakkazan out. I like this. Then turn 2, we can go for Visitor and another Kumano. Feels good. Feels pretty good. I think that ramps out a little bit better. Alright, oh, we got a Shatter Skull smashing with the Lancer, so we don't have to worry about anything going on. Let's go for our Generous Visitor. This is gonna come in as a 2/2, and we're gonna get another Kumano going, so feels pretty good. So we're gonna get a 3/3 Generous Visitor, deal another one. We're gonna be able to do some serious stuff here. Let's go ahead and slide this over. Gonna need a little bit of land here. Don't think we're gonna be able to... Oh, Kami's Flare. Okay, interesting. Well, we get another Generous Visitor. Yeah, it's not really the best draw. It's not really the best draw here. We're gonna go with the Generous Visitor, and this is gonna come in as a 2/2, which is still good. We don't have any green. We want to kind of keep this up for a Snakeskin Veil, but either way, we want at least one more land. It's gonna be hard to win on 2 land. I don't think we're gonna get there. So, come on now, another Kami's Flare. Yeah, we are also running our Kami Flare. Okay, cool. So we're going to get into our Invigorating Hot Spring. At this point, I don't know if the Hot Spring is better than just keeping up a Veil. I really don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, we're going to do it. We get to go up 1. Yeah, we're going to do this. It's close, though. It's closer than it should be between a 3-drop and a 1-drop, but we don't know if they have a 3rd Kami's Flare, so it is what it is. Hopeful Initiate. Okay, well, they're going to get rid of our Spring Break here, and I don't like when you get rid of our Spring Break. This sucks. We don't have enough red for the Thundering Raiju. Oh, it's so painful. It's so painful. We can go for the Hot Spring. Yeah, let's go for Hot Spring on this Kumano. Spread out the love a little bit. I think we're gonna have enough for our Snakeskin Veil. And, so Kami's Flare number 3. My goodness. Well, thank God we've got the Snakeskin Veil. We're going to say no to that. Oof, okay. And Lair of the Hydra's dead. Not dead, but right now it's not being able to be used. So, pretty good. They're going to chump block. Okay, that tells us we're in a pretty good spot here. And, yeah, we'll just go ahead and turn. We could have used the Lair of the Hydra for a 1/1, but I wouldn't want to really do that. Okay, we got another Snakeskin Veil. Just kidding. We do not. We do not. But I think it's okay. We still get to draw here. Kumano is actually not that threatening here. Come on, we get 2 cards here. One with this, and then one for our draw for our turn. Come on. Oh, there it is. We get the red source. That's what we needed here. That is exactly what we need. Let's drop it right now, baby. Thundering Raiju. We'll spread out the love here. It already had haste, but we just take it. Sorry, Berserker. Good name. Had to take it. Dalton Pasado. How are we doing here? Oof. Kind of a slow hand. Maybe we get into some removal here, though. Let's go ahead and drop this because we don't have a turn 1 play anyway, so I don't really care if it comes in tapped. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So we got playing against blue. Okay, I'm going to go for an Arni Slays the Troll. No, we don't have anything to fight, but what we can do is on our next turn with the lore counter, hopefully get into a Thundering Raiju a turn early, which would be pretty cool. Ooh, we got a Delver of Secrets. So is this like a blue tempo? Interesting. Interesting. So now we get a red source here. Love it. Love it. All right, Thundering Raiju. We're coming out early today. And we get up to a 4/4. No extra damage because it doesn't count itself when it swings in. But I'll tell you what, 16 to 20 still sounds pretty good to me. Delver of Secrets. Okay. Even if this does go up to a 3/2, we can still use Kami's Flare on it. It does not. Much to our approval. We do get a red. Okay, well, let's see what we want going on here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, this card is pretty universal. Any pretty much deck that runs it. I mean, the more this card just keeps aging so well. We do gain a little bit of life, which is wonderful. Instead of going for Kodama the West Tree, I mean, I think I want to do this. If they let this go through, they'll have to give us a... Yeah, they'll have to give us a land, and I think we really want another land here, at least one here. We'll go ahead and put this on Kodama, deal 1 extra damage, and now we can trample through. Awesome, and now we really need a mountain. So I think this was worth it, just because we definitely need another land, and we definitely need another red, so I think this was probably worth it. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, let's go discard some cards, okay. Probably going to take away these just worries, because I don't think they probably aren't that useful right now. And a Spell Pierce, so this is just totally, is it tempo? Okay, we gotta give you credit. It's a pretty cool deck. Let's see what you want to do here. Do you have any removal? That's going to be kind of the key thing here. I don't want to see any Fading Hopes. Fading Hope is really annoying. You can always go for Kami. Kami's Flare. Kami's Flare is good. We can just clear both the board here. Pretty good. They do have me a little bit nervous whenever you're playing blue and they take their time. They're slow and meticulous. Very scary, and they actually don't do anything, which is much to my pleasant surprise. I'm just going to start Kami flaring. Why not? Let's go ahead and hit the Insectile and Aberration. See if they got their counters or whatever they got. We'll do 3 damage to this thing. They can give it hexproof or something, I'm assuming. If not, we can deal 2 damage to their face as well with the Kami's Flare, because we, of course, have some modified creatures here. Spectral Adversary. Ooh, okay, so they're gonna go and try and make this phase out, right? Is that the shtick here? Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna make you, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I kind of like that. No phasing out or nothing. So they're going up to a 3/2, and what are they going to phase out? They're going to phase out the Thundering Raiju. Kind of unfortunate. I'm going to swing in here. They'd have to double block, so that's really nice. Are they going to double block, or are they just going to chump block? They are going to double block, and we do get, we don't get an extra land, but we do clear the board. And clearing the board is pretty great. All right. Hello, Kiki Jiki. You are, woof. Hey, Kiki Jiki, you're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Kiki. 2 Delver of Secrets. Oh, more Delver of Secrets. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Arni Slays the Troll. Let's see if we can maybe attack the reflection of Kiki Jiki. I pray that they do not have any sort of removal. If they do, woof. We're sitting insanely bad if they've got a Fading Hope here. They do not. Thank goodness. That would have been very nightmarish. I think we're going to swing in. Yeah, we're going to be able to give ourselves a 1/1 counter, so they can't even They can't trade here. They'd have to chump block. They give us an oops. I wonder what that's for. Oh, a Fading Hope. Oh wow, so they could have just removed it. That's actually interesting. That's interesting that they gave us a little bit of a break there. Delver of Secrets. Okie dokie. What are you gonna do? Okay, no transformations, no insectile aberrations, whatever the heck. So we're still at 21 life from this Arni slays the troll, which is really, really cool. And yeah, I think we're gonna. How much mana here do we have? We just have just not enough to go into Thundering Raiju with the Hot Springs, even though it already has haste anyway. But you do get a little bit of a kickback with the 1/1 counter. So let's just go for Thundering Raiju. Hopefully they don't have a counter, which is very possible. Oh baby, we're gonna go ahead and give them a nice Overcharged Amalgam is going to counter us. Woo-wee! Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Well, we'll go ahead and drop Kumano. Ooh, this is not great. They do have to be a little bit careful though. Like, we are still burning their face pretty good, and we still have an Invigorating Hot Spring. So they do have to be a little bit careful. But so do we. Oh, okay. Down to 15. We're gonna be able to get into Kumano here, so the Overcharged Amalgam is really, really good. Suspicious Stowaway, nice little weenie. Oh, the Mountain, not a good top deck here. We're gonna go for Kumano, 2/2. We're gonna gain a little bit of life. It's still something, you know. Drop this, go for Spring Break, baby. Let's see, this is a Consider. Hopefully this is nothing too scary. We're gonna go ahead and give the Etching a 3/3, just because, why not? And actually go for Consider. If they bounce the Etching back, we can just play it for another Kumano, so it's not really like the end of the world, but it's not great either. We do get to swing in. Oh wow, they go down to 4. That's really surprising. If we can draw into like a Halana and Alena or something, they're really gonna regret letting all this damage go through, but we still have to get a little bit lucky here. They are gonna swing off. Okay, we are gonna beat them to the punch, but I don't know. They do have to discard a card. They might not even play anything because they might let it go nighttime for the Stowaway. Oh, and we get a Boseiju. That is just wicked unfortunate, but I don't know. I mean, do they have 2 removals? I mean, they don't have lethal on the back end, so whatever. We'll just go ahead and put this on the Kumano here. I'm assuming they at least have something. Consider. Come on, did you really screw up as bad? You have to, because surely they've got something, right? Fading Hope or something. I think even Fading Hope's not enough, because we could just replay the Kumano. They can't flash in an Overcharged Amalgam. They don't have enough mana or anything. Oh, baby. 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to each non-artifact creature target opponent controls. Okay. So we are going to lose 1. We do lose 1 here. Down to 1. Okay. Yeah, pretty unfortunate here, though. I mean, if we... Yeah, dang. Dang. If we could just... Yeah, we got too much land. We actually... Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting super crazy and using our Boseiju on our own Hot Springs just to, like, thin our deck out. But we can't even do that because that's an opponent. So this is really unfortunate. If we can just get into... Maybe. I mean, if they don't finish us off here, we get into a creature, we just give it haste and win. So they're being really bold here. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, they're going to create a 2/2. Delver of Secrets, that pretty much takes away our... Yeah. We can still get a Kodama, though. If we get a Kodama, we get Trample. So, like, we're still not out of it. If we top deck a Kodama of the West Tree, we could actually still win this match. And that would be absolutely hilarious. So, yeah, my turn. Let's see. Oh, another land. That is gonna be it, unfortunately. Good game. Baka Taco. I love the name. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this. Pretty good here. All right, Baka Taco. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, Boseiju. Okay. Do we want to go for Generous Visitor or do we want to go for Kumano? I think we're going to go for... I think we kind of want to get a Generous Visitor out first. Kumano's pretty good, though. We'll go... Yeah, because we can't... Yeah, we're going to go for Generous Visitor. I just want to get Roaring Earth out. It's more mana efficient, so we're going to wait on the Kumano here. It's Kami of Transients. So the Kami of Transients has to be very familiar with the Generous Visitor here. So we'll go ahead and drop this. We could go for... Yeah, just go for Roaring Earth. Yep, sure. Get this up to a 2-2. Probably just gonna swing because we're not chump blocking. 0% chance we're chump blocking. They're gonna trade? No way. Oh, that is surprising. That is wildly surprising. I never in a million years would have thought that. So, hey, okay. Okay. But we have nothing really to play here. So we're just gonna go for Kumano. Just gonna go for Kumano. We do have our turn 4 is gonna be juicy, but right now we are just sitting in La La Land. This is kind of decent because we have 2 of these. Now 2 of these can't exist on the battlefield at the same time. So, whoa. Okay, interesting. We're gonna use Boseiju Who Endures. I was planning on using it on like a Jukai Naturalist. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I guess we're just gonna pop it. Well, we also give them another land that way, and they are slow on land. So actually, I'm gonna say no. We'll just wait on that. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and drop this, and yeah, we have to do this first. So the Roaring Earth didn't really get any value from the Roaring Earth, but that's okay. I'm gonna drop Halana and Alena over the Raiju. The Raijus have haste anyway, and we get a 1/1 counter on Halana and Alena. So this way, we'll be able to give more power to the Thundering Raiju. I think that's the play we want. Runeforge Champion. Okay, so this isn't the end of the world here. As long as they don't have the Jukai Naturalist to make all of the enchantments like free, I think this is okay. We do get another land. All right, so here's the cool thing. Okay, we're gonna be able to do a lot of damage here. So this is going to be Etching of Kumano's Time to Shine. We're gonna drop this for red, I believe. We need a little bit more red than green in this deck, so we're gonna drop this on... Let's drop the Raging Kaiju. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop the Thundering Raiju. Drop this. Thundering Roaring Earth. Okay, what do we want to do? I think we're gonna put this on the Halana and Alena. The Halana and Alena, we'll put this on the Kumano. 6/6, and then the Thundering Raiju. Do we even want to put the Thundering Raiju in harm's way? Thundering Raiju can put up, what, a 4/4? I think we're going to do it. Let's do it. We have another Thundering Raiju, so I don't have to worry about that. Do we want to have them double block? I think we're just going to put it on Halana and Alena, because we get no extra power from that, so they are going to double block here. I'm just going to do it on the Runeforge Champion. Easily going to take the Runeforge Champion. Down to 6. We have another Thundering Raiju, and I think we might be a little too big for them. So now they have to pay full price for their rune spells. And unless they've got a Rune of Sustenance... Ooh, they're going to be... Okay, so they are going to probably search for a Rune of Sustenance. I don't know if that's going to be enough. They can cast this for 1. The Kami will go up to a 4/4. Okay. No, 3/3. Just because... Okay, oh, that's it. Yeah, the Rune of Sustenance doesn't increase their power, so... Good game. So we're back here at the hideout with the post-game wrap. I gotta say that, I mean, like, you know, it is what it is. I've said it, maybe like 5 times, but this deck is not as good as the Alchemy versions I've put out. But again, if you're just dead set on you just hate Alchemy that much, you have to run Modified and Standard, this is the way to do it. I think you can tweak some stuff. There's definitely some things that I would maybe, where I think it needs maybe some more creatures. I think just maybe 4 more creatures, not like, you know, 4 different creatures, but like a play set of maybe 1 other creature to really set it in. Sometimes we're a little bit low. We don't have like a fight spell. We have a Snakeskin Veil, but nothing to protect, etc., etc. So maybe some more early creatures, but that's all I got for you. Maybe this is more just a non-optimal inspiration for you. So go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how ugly I am down in the comments below. Just do something because it really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. But until the next time, I will see you on the next episode. Man, oh man, out.